Busy, Evan.
Men's moguls are next here in New Hampshire. We're dancing on the snow when we come back.
Some people are easily amused. But for people who demand the best in movie entertainment, the Total Choice HBO Starz Showtime Value Package offers over 100 general entertainment channels, plus 32 premium movie channels for an ever-changing selection of exciting, memorable films available to you 24 hours a day. Riveting. Engaging. The Total Choice HBO Starz Showtime Value Package is a great catch. So pounce on it today.
Did you know studies have been conducted spending millions of dollars over years and years to find out what most people think about 24 hours a day? Duh. Playboy TV. Watch more. Order Playboy TV with your remote on channel 595.
We welcome you back to a very quiet and comforting Waterville Valley, New Hampshire, incorporated in the early 1800s. The resort here lies in the shadow of the White Mountains. And in the middle of winter, of course, you have winter sports, skiing, cross-country skiing as well, but they also have an indoor sports center to accommodate those folks as well. Some 2,500 rooms here, all opening for skiing back in 1966 with 2 double chairlifts on the mountain. It has since hosted 13 World Cup ski racing events, and today's men's moguls and freestyle championships being one of them. And there's one of our race favorites on the men's side for moguls, Evan Dybvig, the reigning national champion.
Evan's still one of my favorite skiers to watch. He's seen the top of the podium a couple times at the national championships, but unfortunately he's got an abundance of second places on the World Cup level, so we're hoping to see him get up to the top on a World Cup level next year.
Well, if you average it out, second's not horrible, but you always want to win. Here's Matt Audlin. Now, interesting, the World Junior Moguls champion in 2001, young guy out of Bethel, Maine, and somewhat of a new name.
Now we get into the men here. The speed picks up a lot right here. They're going about 35 miles an hour down this mogul course and a huge double twister Cossack. A lot of flair on that. I love that jump. Just didn't do the old stock, old school double twister spread through a nice, huge Cossack right there. Oh, and a heli mute grab, Johnny Mosley style, all tweaked up at the bottom. And look at the speed going through here.
Matt Audlin says, I'm here, baby.
Yeah.
You'd better remember my name. What a great run.
The Hunters he won't be shot down by the Hunters. Check out the hat. Serious extension on that Cossack. He's just motoring through the middle and tweaks it up right there. Huge styly points on that. Craig caught up with them down at the bottom.
Seems like you've really initiated a whole lot of momentum at the end of the season here. Talk about some of your recent results as well as your skiing here.
Well, I won Eastern Championships. It's the first mogul meet I've ever won. Then I went to Europe for the Junior Worlds and I had the best run of my life and won, so I don't know, sky's the limit, I guess, if you believe in yourself.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Back to the top we go. He won the last World Cup stop. He's seen the podium. This is Toby Dawson out of Vail, Colorado, 22 years old, eyeballing his line.
Coaches are eyeballing him too. Coming to next year's Olympic Games, the Finnish guys have been winning just constantly over the past 2 years, and this guy finally dethrones them in the last World Cup. A heli with a nice tail grab right there, crossed up, and this is what you're going to see now in mogul skiing. A lot of style on these air jumps. You got to mix it up so you stand out in the judges' eyes. Tons of speed through there. Huge heli with the spread, lands way down in the bump field, controls it, knees are together through the whole thing. Nice run.
Toby Dawson says he's carrying a lot of confidence in this season, feels good about his skiing, and it shows today.
Big air on this. Heli tail grab, nice style. Sweet jump right there. Big helicopter, boom, spread backwards.
Toby, you took both of those jumps right to the sweet spot. Is that something you've been focusing on in training?
Oh yeah, you always have to nail your landings if you want to have a sweet run.
Seems like you've got a lot of confidence coming into the end of the season with a huge win in Finland. How do you carry that into this event, and then particularly coming into next year with the big Olympic season?
It just gets you psyched up to ski well. The confidence is key. Now I know I can win. I want to keep doing it.
Well, everybody would want that, I would assume. Jeremy Bloom back up top. He's out of Loveland, Colorado. Bumps and Jumps Grand Prix champion, set to go.
Picked up a Chevy truck at that Bumps and Jumps tour, by the way, so he's styling a new Blazer as of just about a month ago. And remember, Doug, the judges are looking for not only the air maneuver, which you saw right there, nice heli, but also the turns in line. They got to see a straight fall line through the entire course. They're checking out the absorption, the whole package deal here. It's not only speed in this game of mogul skiing. A quad at the bottom, that's a huge jump. 4 twisters in a row, and just maintain strength. Huge run, nice.
Human shock absorbers in motion on the mountain here at Waterville Valley, the men's mogul competition.
Such a tough competition, especially to bust into that top 3 today in the men's division. Nice heli iron cross right there, nice and consistent. Sweet, huge quad twister.
Jeremy, you are always so clean, skiing nice and tight, big jumps. Is that what the judges want to see?
Yeah, I was looking at scores from first round. They really rewarded clean skiing, so I didn't want to have any breaks. I wanted to get down there cleanly, and hopefully I did a good job.
You seem to be supercharged at the end of the season after a slow start. What's made the difference from the end of the season compared to the beginning?
Anger. You know, in December, I messed up, didn't get any World Cup starts, went to World Cup final because I won NORAMs and didn't have a great run there, so I want to finish up good.
So Jeremy claws his way into second. Still to come, bib 79's Ryan Riley, top 5 in the World Cup. You'll see him in a moment.
What will I be like a year from now? How much will I grow? How strong will I be in 5 years? In 10 years? Where does my future start? You'd be surprised.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Tahoe. Now offering a 3rd row of seats that's light and easier to handle than anything else out there. It's nowhere near anything. The new Chevy Tahoe, like a rock.
Skateboarding's my thing. When I'm on the ramps, I forget about everything else. All the pressures of being a kid go away when I'm catching some air. To me, there's nothing like it. The other thing I really care about is my little brother Joey. He really looks up to me. That's one of the reasons I never picked up smoking. What kind of example would I be if I did that? Do you have someone who looks up to you? Forget about smoking.
Welcome back to the U.S. Freestyle Championships. Men's moguls happening right now. One of the favorites, the guy who won it 3 years ago, Travis Cabral. You'll see him ski in just a few minutes. But first to the top of the mogul field, 18-year-old Travis Mayer working up the ranks, as he should at his young age, but getting better with every competition.
That he is, and he's giving the vets a run for their money. Joined Odlin on the podium at the Junior World Championships, capturing a bronze there. A nice straightforward helicopter with no maneuver throughout it. But look at this, his feet are getting out ahead of him a little bit. He's got a lot of speed going. He's got to maintain his balance and keep his feet underneath his hips. And a huge quad at the bottom, and actually straightens out in the air and gets his center of balance back in line. Nice run there.
Travis got the white knee pads on, highlighting to the judges, I want you to take a look at my knees as I'm coming down, feeling confident.
Yeah, if you feel confident about that, you got to have him shine in the judge's eyes right there, and that's what he has, those white knee pads flowing. Huge quad twister at the bottom. Tell you what, this is going to be a tough competition for all these guys today.
I'd be wearing an all-white suit if it were me. 27-17 the score. To the top of the leaderboard for Mayer. Fairly good run. He's in the mix. Ryan Riley now, 2000 national bronze medalist.
Top American actually coming off the World Cup Tour. He's the most consistent American there. Watch his lower body, and this is what Riley's known for. Okay, heli, big spread at throughout the heli right there, but watch his lower body. It just follows the contour of the bumps in his upper body. I mean, you could put a glass of water right in his hands and it probably wouldn't spill. So quiet. Oh, and a heli double spread. I don't think I've ever seen that in a moguls competition.
Ryan Riley tearing it up, top and bottom of the mountain. The folks in Waterville Valley appreciate the great skiing. 13 times they've hosted World Cup here.
Doug, check out this heli spread right there. You got to be nice and square in order to land that, because you usually come around a little bit off axis when you're doing 360s. Great turns through the middle, just flying. heli double spread, nice and square. Not an easy trick to do. You got to have huge air to perform that maneuver.
That was an awesome run. Heli spread up top, heli double spread off the bottom. What are you concentrating on when you're coming into those huge kickers?
I'm concentrating on staying focused and not letting the little things distract me. Just focusing on what is important. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What about your pre-competition game plan? What's going through your mind before you get in the gate?
Well, today I was actually thinking about not making any mistakes because I knew clean skiing was going to win today. But I did make mistakes. It was not a perfect run. I think I masked the mistakes well, though, and masking mistakes is part of the game. And I think I did it well, judging from the expression I saw on my coaches' faces and the cheers I got.
What would you have liked to change in that run?
I would have gone bigger on the bottom, had more dynamic turns in the bottom section, and I'm in first.
And with that, Ryan Riley moves into the lead. He knows it now, but there are 2 more competitors to go, including the defending champion, Evan Dipvig.
That's the one. Perfect match. Oh, she's gonna go nuts. She's going to love this. Oh, I score.
Honey?
Hey.
Got a little surprise for you.
So do I. I actually found someone to buy this old lamp. Isn't that great? $500.
Whether you're buying or selling on eBay, use your Visa card. Visa, eBay's preferred way to pay.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody home during the day anymore? This is why there's Sprint 1000 nights. 1,000 minutes of nighttime state-to-state long distance for $20 a month. That's 1,000 minutes of long distance. When you're actually home to use it. Sprint, making the world smarter, one house at a time. Call 1-800-PIN-DROP and switch to Sprint 1000 nights.
No best picture.
No lip-syncing boy bands.
No boy bands?
ESPN Action Sports and Music Awards, fueled by Mountain Dew, hosted by Rollerball's Rebecca Romaine Stamos, LL Cool J, and Chris Klein. Featuring live performances by Black Sabbath, Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals, Incubus, De La Soul featuring Busta Rhymes and Crazy Town. Plus appearances by Tony Hawk, Evel Knievel, Tom Green, and the Playboy Extreme Team. The ESPN Action Sports and Music Awards, fueled by Mountain Dew, coming April 10th on ESPN.
Welcome back, everyone. Men's Moguls competition at the U.S. Freestyle Championships. Ryan Riley leads the competition with 2 more skiers to go. One of them, Travis Cabral, the national champion in 1999.
This is going to be tough. 28 points. That Riley set a huge pace, so this kid can do it. I've seen him lay down some serious runs in the past, so he can get above a 28. And a nice quad at the top. You haven't seen that all day long. Clean quad maneuver on the top here. Not easy to do. Oh, and he gets bucked around right there. That's going to kill him on scores, and he's almost down. Oh, wow.
And that will end Travis Cabral's run. He won the Nationals 3 years ago. There will not be a repeat performance, unfortunately, but he's got good humor about it. We'll give him that.
This kid's got a plan, you know. He's got a plan, and he takes a lot of risks right now. I have a feeling that they're going to pay off in about a year when the Olympics come around. Catches his outside edge, and when going that fast down this mogul course, it's crucial to make sure that you're on the edge the whole time, and down at the bottom, he's just way off balance and doesn't hit the sweet spot, throws him onto his butt.
1572. I mean, that's almost embarrassing to even throw it up there, but we have to. Travis, we'll see you next time. 1 more skier to go. One of our favorites, too, the defending champion, Evan Dipvig.
We talk about Cabral taking a lot of risks. Evan Dipvig takes a ton of risks on a World Cup level, but he's getting prepared for next year. In order to beat the Finnish guys on that World Cup circuit, you got to take a lot of risks. And look at this, just a lot of aggression off the top. Good turns, really good turn points going on right now. Good absorption through the whole middle section. He's keeping the hands forward. The eyes are up, Doug, about 3 bumps at all times. Oh, and he gets a little bit off axis on that. That's going to hurt him. He needs to be able to pull a maneuver throughout that helicopter. So right there, that bottom air, we're going to have to look at the replay, but that's going to hurt him on scores.
It's going to be crucial. He's chasing Ryan Riley, who leads at just over 28 points.
Yeah, nice and square right there. Checks everybody out going backwards. So that proves that he was nice and square on that top here. But here, he got into it early. He dropped his shoulder and then threw him off.
Evan, you went for the heli iron cross, heli mute grab. What made you decide to go with that airplane?
I've been hitting them more consistently. I wanted to do 7, but just not feeling it. At the end of the year, I'm beat. I don't need to go that big, so just tone it down and have a fun run.
What were your goals coming into national championships? It's been a long season for you on World Cup, and you got to be a little bit tired coming into this event.
Yeah, I wanted to get through without getting hurt, to be honest, but just have fun, relax, have 2 good runs, which I did. I mean, it wasn't my best run right here. I don't think it'll beat a 28.59 or whatever from Ryan, I heard, but whatever, having fun.
Well, he accomplished his goal of not getting hurt, but Ryan Riley got that great goal of a first-time national championship.
And well-deserved, again, coming off the World Cup circuit as the top American and well-deserved national championship. So good for Ryan Riley.
He's atop the leaderboard. Dawson, Bloom, Dybvig, and Mayer. There you see how he finished top 6 here in men's moguls. Down to Craig with our winner.
Ryan, you're the national champion. You had a great season. What are your goals coming into next year with the Olympics coming up?
I'm going to use this as a confidence booster for summer training. Maybe I'll pick up my level a couple notches more than I would have if I didn't win today. And hopefully I'll carry that momentum into the first contest and then carry that momentum into the Olympics.
We put the wraps on the moguls competition. Now it is time for aerials. And they're next. We'll begin with the women when we come back.
You need some help?
Yeah. The new Chevy Tracker LT.
Just put it in neutral.
Now with a powerful V6 engine. It thinks big.
Make sure your parking brake's off.
Chevy Tracker, like a rock.
I ran out of film.
Want to try mine?
The new Kodak Max HQ.
It won't match.
The best lens, flash, and film of any one-time use camera.
It's not gonna match.
Finally, a one-time use camera that takes pictures as good as a 35mm point and shoot.
It's a perfect match.
Not just yet.
Chevy.